What's up everybody, it's your boy Rebel here, and earlier today we got a new trailer for a new update coming to Animal Crossing. And with this update we're getting a decent amount of stuff added to the game, some of which I am surprised wasn't already in the game, but hey, I'm not complaining. So this update will be rolling out April 23rd and it is April 21st right now, so just 2 days away from the time of recording this that we're going to be getting this update. So let's get into all of the stuff that's coming from the update. And let's be real, you probably already watched videos with all of this information in it before, so I'm going to focus a little less on the details and a little more on my thoughts and opinions on the details. So first up in the update, we're getting Leif's shop. And if you don't know who Leif is, he was a sloth in New Leaf that would sell us flower seeds, tree saplings, and plant shrubs. Now, I did initially think it was pretty weird that his role in New Horizons was allocated to a cabinet in Nook's Cranny, but hey, I didn't really ask questions. I did also think it was weird that the shrubs weren't present when the game launched, but we did have fencing, and I honestly did think that fencing was a step up from the shrubs, so I wasn't really complaining, and I kind of forgot about shrubs right away. But shrubs are making a comeback, which is pretty cool. On top of that, we also get to see hedges, which look like a new fence that we can build. It looks like it has the same fence mechanic. I am kind of relieved that there weren't shrubs when the game released, because now that I already have all my fencing laid out, it should be a little bit easier for me to take away some fencing and add shrubs where I see fit than it would be to have to deal with all of that at once right off the bat. We're also getting Crazy Red, or Jolly Red as I guess he's being called now, and he shows up on a little pirate ship that shows up on the secret beach in the back of your island. Initially, when I saw the secret beach, I was like, that's pretty cool. I wonder if anything cool can happen there. It didn't seem like it, and I didn't really mind because it's still a cool location on the map that you can kind of build to what you want it to be. But now that is where Jolly Red, Crazy Red, Jolly Red will be docking his ship, and if you look inside his ship, he sells furniture items as well as art. Now, I'm guessing the furniture mechanic may work how it used to in the past, to where there are furniture items that are exclusive to Crazy Red. However, he may also sell items that you can find anywhere at an inflated price, so you do got to be careful and know if what he's selling can be bought somewhere else at a lower price. On top of that, of course, he's also bringing back his art, his shifty little art, to where we can get counterfeit pieces of art, and you can tell by looking at it there are visual discrepancies between the original and the counterfeit, so you can distinguish between the two if you know how. So it is really cool that the art mechanic is coming back. This is the other thing I was kind of surprised wasn't in the game at launch, but hey, it's no big deal. The game's been out a month, and in that month I feel like I have been entirely captivated with the game, and I didn't need anything else. It would have been nice to have other things, but I didn't need it, and the game wasn't hindered because art wasn't in it. It's being added a month into the game, and I think now is a perfect time to introduce it, and I'm pretty excited. And this does, of course, lead into the next thing that we saw in the trailer, which is an upgrade to the museum. And the first thing that we see is a visual change in the outside of the museum, which is pretty cool. It gets a little bit bigger, and it gets some cool flag banners coming down, which looks really nice. It makes the museum look really nice. And then we get to see the inside of the museum. I think we get to see the lobby for a brief couple of seconds, but I don't think we can actually see where the art entrance is going to be. But we do get a look at the art section of the museum, which is pretty cool. You can see where the paintings are going to be displayed and the sculptures, and it looks like from the sculptures it leads up to somewhere else, but we can't see what that is, so anyone's guess is as good as mine. And then we start getting into the holidays that we're getting. In the first holiday we're getting is Earth Day, or Nature Day as it used to be called in the game, and it apparently still is going to be called Nature Day. With Nature Day, which is going to last April 23rd to May 4th, yes, is going to be a nature themed holiday where I guess what we're getting is Nook Plus achievements that are based around Leif's items, Leif's new shrubs, or just nature things in general. I'm not entirely sure if we're going to be getting any Nature Day themed items. I'm really hoping so, because that would add a lot to the event in general. You know, I do think it would be cool if we started seeing Nature Day recipes floating in a couple balloons, or be given a couple, or something like that. I do think it would go along nicely if we ended up getting a couple new furniture items. On top of that, we got May Day, which will be May 1st through May 7th, and with this it looks like we're getting May Day tickets that we'll be able to use at Dodo Airlines to take us to brand new islands that have mazes on them, and I really like the way the maze looks. I want to see more complicated ones, so I'm hoping with the hedges, the cliffs, and these water water spots, which I didn't think of, a hole for the water to where you have to hop across it, and you could go either up and down, you can only go up and down, and left and right can only go left and right. You can't hop it at a corner. So I think this would actually make for some pretty cool mazes, and I'm excited to see not just what the random islands will bring, but what people will be able to do to their own islands to host cool minigame party islands with mazes like this on a much grander scale. I think that would be really amazing to see. And also, Rover's on the island. I have absolutely no idea what he's doing there. Once again, anyone's guess is as good as mine. Maybe he gives us rewards for completing the maze or getting to him in the maze or something. I have absolutely no idea. And then after that, we got Museum Day, which will be May 18th to May 31st. And with that, I have absolutely no idea. A stamp rally. I don't know the mechanics of this, and I can't even begin to guess, but it looks like you go through your museum to get stamps on a little stamp card, and I'm not sure if you need different stamps every day or what, but it seems fairly easy to go through your museum to get a stamp, so I'm not entirely sure why we'd need just about 2 weeks to do this. But hey, it's a holiday that I don't think was in the past games. There's a museum in your town. It kind of makes sense to celebrate it, so I'm glad that we're getting another holiday for something that I wasn't even expecting. And then on top of that, we have wedding season, I guess, June 1st to June 31st, where Reese and Cyrus are returning to the game, but only on Harvey's Island, it looks like, for you to take anniversary pictures of them. Will we be able to take anniversary pictures or wedding pictures of other people? Say you and if your significant other are on your island, could you both be there to take these wedding day pictures? I have absolutely no idea. So that holiday, being that it's going on for a month, I don't really know what it's going to bring. I never really felt like going to Harvey's Island before, and I haven't yet, so I don't know if I will when this holiday comes around. But hey, it's gotta be good for somebody. Someone's gotta be enjoying it, and maybe if you can go there with your significant other and take pictures of yourselves, then I feel like more people would go. I might feel inclined to go just, you know, just for the memories, I guess. I don't know. And that's what we saw in the trailer. That's all the updates that we're getting in this new big update. I'm guessing it's gonna be update 2.0.0. A lot of cool stuff. I like the way that the holidays aren't just gonna be one single day, because what if you can't make it on that day and you don't want to time travel? I like that they're stretching it out for a week. It's elongating the holidays, and it's making for a lot less lulls where there's not interesting things going on. I mean, from April 23rd, you have Nature Day starting, which is going to roll to May 4th, which is overlapping with May 1st to May 7th, which is May Day, and then we have a week and a half where there's nothing going on before Museum Day starts, which leads right into wedding season. So I really like the way that the events in this game are showing up. I like the way that they're kind of handling it. On top of that, yes, a lot of people were like, what about Leif? What about Shrubs? What about Crazy Red? What about a museum expansion? They were data mining things. They found a lot of this stuff in the code from the last update, and I gotta say, I'm not really complaining that none of this was in the game before. I think now, being that we're a month in the game, and I'm finally getting into a daily cycle of not really having too much to focus on. So I do like that these updates are going to be kind of spaced out. It makes the natural pace of the game seem even more natural, and I'm really excited. I really like the way that they're handling it. I really like the way they're rolling these updates out. Hopefully for you guys, I have my own thoughts on all the demands people were making about patches for certain things. Hopefully some of the things that people have been asking for are also implemented in this new update. We can only hope, and only time will tell. And I guess that's gonna wrap it up for this one. Thanks for watching. Really hope you enjoyed. Smash that like button if you did. Go ahead and hit that sub button. Gently tap that notification bell. All of that other wonderful good stuff. Let me know down below in the comment section, what do you think about the new update? What are you most excited for? Me, it's got to be Crazy Red and Leif. I'm excited to try to implement shrubs and hedges into my town, and Crazy Red's always fun. I'm really excited to see what the museum is gonna look like, because like I said, I wasn't upset that art wasn't in the game, in the same way that I wasn't upset that shrubs weren't in the game. We had fencing, and fencing was better than shrubs and hedges in my opinion, so I kind of didn't really notice that shrubs were gone. The museum was beautiful, and it was the best museum that we've ever seen, even without the art section. So I knew it was coming. I had a feeling that they'd be taking this new approach to gaming where you kind of drip feed the content to everybody, but I'm not complaining in this case. I think we had enough at the beginning, and I think that we are getting a good amount with each update that we're getting. So I'm super excited. I'm satisfied. I cannot wait for Thursday. I can't wait 2 days. I can't wait 2 days, really? Hey, I love it. I'm super excited about it. And until next time, goodbye.